puppy dog eyes as a raccoon could get. Pretty please with a whipped cream smiley face on top. I never ask for favors. I barked a short laugh. Raoul, that's all you do is ask for favors. Just one chicken bone and I'll never ask for another thing again. Just this last piece of cake for a poor, starving raccoon. I mimicked his pleading tone. The raccoon clasped his paws together. Please, I'd be doing you a favor, really. You need all the practice you can get before Marley's birthday sleepover. I froze. What do you mean? She's having friends sleep over for her birthday, right? What do you think they'll expect to eat in the morning? You won't get away with cereal. They'll vilify you. My eyes widened. But there will be 6 girls here. Then you'd better start practicing, Raoul said. The party's practically tomorrow. It's not practically tomorrow, I said. Your sense of time is really questionable. He shrugged. I'm a raccoon. What do you expect? A few hurried spells later, Raoul and Marley sat at the table, happily devouring stacks of pancakes. This was a good idea, Raoul, Marley said. She swallowed her last forkful and washed it down with a glass of chocolate milk. I still wasn't sure what voodoo my child with stomach pain managed to use on me to extract a glass of chocolate milk, but there it was. I'm full of 'em, Raoul said. Raoul says he's full of it, I said aloud. I ignored the raccoon's obscene gesture so as not to draw Marley's attention to it. I hope my familiar is as clever as Raoul, Marley said. She dragged herself back to the sofa, where PP3 continued to rest. Marley, let's not worry about familiars until we're sure about your magic, I warned. I hated to be the voice of doom, but we wouldn't know whether Marley had inherited my witchy genes until her 11th birthday. Because her father had been wholly human, she had a 50-50 chance, assuming biology worked the same in the paranormal world, which it probably didn't. A knock on the door signaled Hazel's arrival. Thanks to Marley's calming presence on the sofa, PP3 barely lifted his head in response to the sound. I aimed my wand at the door and said, Aperio! The door flew open, and Hazel stood on the doorstep with her bag and her red curls bouncing like springs. Your laziness knows no bounds, Hazel said. That's called practice, I said. I thought you'd be proud of me. While I sat at the table, Raoul took the opportunity to return to the kitchen for a sniff around. Apparently, pancakes and chocolate milk weren't enough to satisfy him. As Hazel retrieved the big book of scribbles from the bag, she noticed the lifeless figure on the sofa. What happened to this one? She asked. Head, stomach, probably her spleen too, I said. Hazel opened the book to the page where we'd left off during our last lesson. Let's try to finish this page today, she said. We've spent enough time on this section, I think. I'd like to actually make progress for a change. Marley moaned softly from her place on the sofa, and I glanced at Hazel. I don't think I'll be able to focus while my precious offspring is suffering in the background. Maybe we should reschedule. The mere suggestion that we reschedule was enough to send Hazel into detective mode. She waltzed over to scrutinize the child on the sofa. Are you sure she's sick? She asked, looking at me. I sense a code wool. What's a code wool? I asked. Come on, genius, Raoul interjected. You're smarter than that. Pulling the wool over someone's eyes. Clowny McCircus over here found a way to make it sound cooler. I don't know that it sounds cooler, I said. Nothing Hazel said was of the cooler variety. Raoul shrugged and climbed onto the neighboring chair. What do we have here? These look like my scratch marks. No running commentary right now, Raoul, I said. I'm already trying to manage a lesson and a sick child at the same time. Except she isn't unwell, Hazel insisted. Too, Marley said from her prostrate position on the sofa. Completely and totally